We're live right here, ending out our opening hour on this now chaotic Friday morning on the early line on SportsGrid. Again, this all follows the situation surrounding world number one golfer Scottie Scheffler ahead of round number 2 at golf's second major this year, the 2024 PGA Championship. Here is what we know at this moment through credible reporting. A lot of speculation on social media at this moment. Earlier this morning, following a traffic accident that unfortunately led to a fatality of a pedestrian outside but close to the grounds of Valhalla Golf Club, Scottie Scheffler was involved in a traffic scenario because of the traffic backup following that accident. He was then detained by the Louisville Police Department and booked this morning by the Louisville Metropolitan Department of Corrections around 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. He was charged with 4 counts there. You see what is a crazy image, his official mugshot this morning. He has been released, however, on his own recognizance, and as reports state, is on his way back to the grounds at Valhalla. Because of the traffic accident, Donnie, play at the PGA Championship was delayed at the start of this second round by an hour and 20 minutes. So Scottie Scheffler's scheduled tee time for round number 2 is 10:08 a.m. Eastern Time. If he plays, when he starts, that still remains to be determined. An excellent reporting there from Keith Stewart live on the grounds in Louisville this Friday morning.
Yeah, and this is breaking news all throughout. And quite frankly, if this news turns out to be true, which means he's back to the golf course, we're going to be live on air, Ben, when he tees off for round number 2 of the PGA Championship. So a lot more is to be anticipated over the next hour to hour and a half. And also keep in mind the seriousness of the situation, because this would have been still a big story if the police had said, okay, you're getting a citation, put you in handcuffs, put you in the back of the police car, talk to you for a couple minutes, let you go into the golf course. We'd still be talking about it. But the fact that he was able to be processed, take the central booking, have a mugshot, and could be back on his way to Valhalla to compete in the PGA Championship is an unbelievable story that is playing out in real time. And we're trying to get the most credible information that we can possibly relay to the people out there to find out exactly what is going on. And quite frankly, we don't know exactly what's going on, but we are also taking a look at the sports books here to see how they're handling the situation. FanDuel, 5-1 now. We've seen as high as 8-1, as low as plus 4-1. Yep. Where does that wind up? And also the fanfare. When we talk about ratings here, very rarely on a Friday morning, it's like, yeah, the golf tournament is going to play itself out. We don't have to wait till 2 or 3 in the afternoon. You are going to anticipate a tee time the next hour and a half. Either Scottie is going to be there or he's not going to be there. Keith Stewart's on the ground here, a lot more information to go. So, my goodness, if this was only hour number 1 right now, I can't imagine hour number 2 and hour number 3 with this information coming in with when we see him appear on this golf course.
In our role often on this show, on the early line, all across the SportsGrid network, is to have these conversations in the world of sports driven by the odds, by the numbers. We are sponsored by the FanDuel Sportsbook, and it has been a fascinating case to follow just the odds to win the 2024 PGA Championship outright as further information was made available and provided this morning following Scottie Scheffler's detainment. On the golf course in round number 1, Scottie Scheffler shot a 4 under par 67, a very good start at the par 71 Valhalla Golf Club for the PGA Championship. 5 shots back of Xander Schauffele, who is your round 1 leader after a historic opening round 62, the first ever 62 shot at a PGA Championship, the 4th ever 62 in any round in any of the 4 majors in the world of golf. But Scottie Scheffler, who was the pre-tournament favorite, was 4-1 before the tournament got started. In the overnight hours, back behind Xander Schauffele, was still at a 4-1 number. But as this information came out, after it was made clear that he was officially booked, the number got as long on Scheffler as we had seen, 8-1. It hovered around plus 650, plus 750, with the uncertainty on when or if Scottie Scheffler might even return to the golf course. As of this moment, Donnie right side, Scottie Scheffler has the 3rd best number to win the PGA Championship at 5-1, behind Xander Schauffele, who is the favorite at plus 240, and Rory McIlroy, who has the 2nd best number at plus 450. The odds, just one component of this developing situation, and there is much more severity than just what is happening with these prices and the action on the golf course. But round number 2 at the PGA Championship is now officially underway. As we get ready for hour number 2 here on this Friday on the early line, we will continue to provide updates. Come back and join us after the break. Of course, if you have not been with us for the opening hour on this Friday, you have missed a ton of breaking news out of Louisville. That is the site of the 2024 PGA Championship at Valhalla Golf Club. What we know as of this moment, Scottie Scheffler was detained after a traffic situation outside of the grounds of the golf course. He was officially booked, charged with 4 counts, has been released on his own recognizance. And Donnie, right side, the latest update from Adam Schefter. Yes, Adam Schefter of ESPN. Scottie Scheffler is on his way to Valhalla Golf Club per the ESPN Plus coverage. So we expect Scottie Scheffler, it would seem as of this moment, to continue play in the 2024 PGA Championship after a 4 under par opening round of 67. Scottie Scheffler has a 5-1 price, third best number on the FanDuel Sportsbook to win the PGA Championship this year. Again, the odds not exactly explaining the entirety of the seriousness of this situation.
Yeah, so let's see if he actually tees off, if he doesn't tee off. And also keep in mind, like if you're saying to yourself, well, I took a flyer on Scottie at 8-1 and he doesn't tee off, I'm pretty sure that is a losing option. So even though you're getting value technically right now, you're actually betting on if he's actually going to tee it up. And also, what's the state of mind that Scottie Scheffler is actually teeing it up today? And also keep in mind, this isn't something where you just can go out there and play golf. These guys have hours and hours of preparation before they actually hit the golf course that he isn't going to have. So he's going to show up on tee number 1 ice cold after having this moment here. This is a wild scene, and we're certainly going to keep you updated. But so many options running through my mind, as well as everybody else thinking about the situation as well, Ben.
More than 150 golfers in the field of the 2024 PGA Championship on this cut day Friday. Keith Stewart joined us live in this first hour, live from the grounds of Valhalla, describing it as a chaotic, wild atmosphere. Any further updates we will continue to provide throughout this second hour and the rest of these 2 hours here on this Friday on the early line.